everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Gloria, here to welcome you guys. So today, what I'm going to be doing will be slightly a bit different from what I originally planned to do. I was originally planning to do some vlogging, just normal stuff on YouTube, but I figured, I should do this instead. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll be doing tarot reading. Yes, you heard correct, tarot reading. Going to do some tarot reading with my tarot cards. I'm not an expert at it. Just be aware, I'm not an expert. I'm still starting out, but I do hope I do decently on it. So just be aware that it may not resonate. It's just for fun, for entertainment only. So what kind of tarot reading am I doing? Do this. Much better. Sorry about that. Right now I'm in UK, so I've been in UK, United Kingdom for about 1 year and a half so far. So I only have about 6 months left, I guess, before I return to Canada. So as you all know, last year was the day that Harry and Meghan got married. Yes, I'm talking about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. So before I start things off, this is my opinion. So if all the Meghan Markle fans out there who doesn't like what I'm saying at the moment, just know that I am entitled to have my own opinion just like you have yours. Please do not put any cruel comments or anything negative at all, because if you do, what you're doing is just cyberbullying, you're cyber harassing, and to those who don't agree with your opinions. So please respect mine as I try to respect yours. So enough said. I have to say this, I don't like Meghan Markle. I don't know her, but I don't hate her. I just don't like her. I also do not like Harry. I don't like Prince Harry at all. My reason is not because of her race. No, I have nothing against her being biracial. I have friends that are African American. I have people that are different colors. I'm of different colors. I'm not even white. I'm Asian. So overall, it's not about race. It's just more like when I saw her, I just got a sense of bad vibe from her. It's just that gut wrenching feeling that she's bad news. That is the feeling I get. But I did give her benefit of the doubt. I did watch on the sidelines like many of the other people around the world, and I'm voicing my opinion that I don't like her, mainly because of how she treated her father. Yes, her father now have his pictures taken at the paparazzi. He's the interviews. Yes, it seems like betrayal, but at the end of the day, he is still her father. He paid for all of her scholarship, tuitions, and everything, and she made it about herself that she did everything herself. Though I don't know which part is true, but I believe, like, in some ways, Thomas Markle is telling the truth that he paid for her tuition, because if I would think correctly, of at her age during the time of schooling, I don't think should be able to find save enough money for all of that scholarship without any help. I don't believe that. I think in some ways her father did help her. So the fact that she tells you that she did everything herself, she paid for everything herself, it's just wrong. It's like taking all the credits when your father actually did something for you. It's just wrong. Just rubbed me the wrong way. And I can tell Thomas Markle does love Meghan, but the fact that she made it about herself, victimizing, and then shove him under the rug, like, who does that? Yeah, nobody's perfect. No one is perfect. Not even Meghan, not even Thomas, but still. Is she cutting her own father out of her life? Why? It's just wrong. Another thing that rubs me the wrong way is Eugenie's wedding. You know how it was that day that she announced her pregnancy. It was Eugenie's big day. People say she announced her pregnancy beforehand or after, but the thing is, if that's the truth, why was she wearing this maternity clothing, this maternity jacket at Eugenie's wedding? And then suddenly she's in Australia wearing something so skinny, outfit that's skinny. Doesn't make sense. At most part, I feel like she's telling people that, yeah, I'm pregnant, letting people know that I'm pregnant, wanting the spotlight shine on her, even though it's supposed to be Eugenie's special day, not Meghan's. And the whole pregnancy, I don't know if it's fake or not. It feels fake. So that is my opinion. Like, the things she does, the things she do, that is why I don't like her. But anyways, Harry, it's about Harry why I don't like Harry. He's just come off as arrogant. He reminds me of past people I know before that seems like a devil disguised as an angel kind of thing, or as people calling them right now, hypocrites. I knew for the start they were hypocrites. I knew Harry was. Like, I can see you say that they are. But anyways, I'm doing a reading on them because I'm curious about how long the relationship will last. It's like at the moment everything's a bit of a big mess. Massive mess. So maybe just hoping to get some clarities. So let's get started. Okay. So what's the overall issue between Harry and Meghan? What's going on? Please let me. Okay, let's get started. First card is the Knight of Pentacles. So, first card is Knight of Pentacles. So that's the situation at the moment. Usually that's a good card, so that's not bad. Second card is Sun, prosperity, happiness, at the moment, I guess. That's not bad. So the past, Two of Pentacles. Past issues, Two of Pentacles. Immediate past, the Hierophant in reverse. Usually this means marriage, traditional, raised up by position, but it was in the reverse, that means the opposite. So I'm guessing the past issues, someone at most, Meghan doesn't really follow tradition, or Harry doesn't want to follow tradition. Yeah, that does make sense, because they are trying to break the mold of the monarchy. They try to change it. So this kind of makes sense here. The Crowning Fox. Oh boy. The Devil in reverse. The immediate future. Temperance. Temperance means balance, so that's a good card. Note that I'm just reading what I'm seeing here. Nothing negative, nothing positive. I'm just being, the cards just show what's showing, so it's basically neutral in regards to my question about it. Okay, so the fears is Nine of Swords. Yeah, I can see what it means. The fear of the expectation, the pressure. I think it's just how they present themselves. It's just everything's going on. It's what they're feeling that makes them feel this anxiety, I guess, depression. Well, in Harry's case, depression. Not sure about Meghan's, but the environmental factor is Page of Wands in reverse. So I'm just going to pull all the cards out, and then I'm just going to read it to you how it goes. So the hopes is Queen of Cups in reverse, and the outcome, King of Swords. Okay, so let's get to this. So at the moment I'm doing the Celtic Cross reading. It's a bit different. So I'm just going to do the reading for you, as I said. So the first card we had was the Knight of Pentacles. So it's usually a good card. So it's an earth element representing, if it's representing a young man, so basically earth element, Virgos, Taurus, Capricorn. So at most this could represent Harry, because Harry is a Virgo. So, but if it's not represent Harry, it means that something one has been waiting for finally comes through. It could be related to life, work, money, or love. So it's a situation that you have to metaphorically develop and patiently wait for. So basically, patiently waiting for the results, and I guess in a way it will come through in a way. But the feeling I'm getting is, at the moment, this feels more, this feels more like Harry. This feels more represent Harry. That's what I'm getting here. And the thing is, with the Sun card, that is the second card. Usually the second card, it represents the influence. So the Sun is what crosses him. So at most, the energy surrounding the situation are helpful or challenging. So I think at most with the Sun card, he wants happiness, which does make sense actually. If you think about it, he wants happiness like his brother and Kate. So he's want happiness, but he's not sure if he's happy or not. Like it's like a challenge, but then it's like a hope. I think I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. It's like the sun is mean happiness, but it's like it's what influence or crosses. So it's like in between there. It's like, but yeah. So the past issues is the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is uh, it's like a balance in life. So I think at most in the past issue, Harry's trying to balance in life with home and work, and also juggling or even juggling finances, which does make sense. Like with how like Harry and Meghan went to the Lion King, and somehow received how many pounds for from Disney. I mean, and the whole foundation, the whole charity, the travesty, and everything is like it does make sense. I think at most, care is needed to maintain balance to ensure progress smoothly and flow harmlessly. So, at most, Harry's trying to find a balance in the past issues. Um, as I said before, but the immediate past, like Harry wants change. He doesn't want to follow the tradition, or usually this also means marriage, but it's not really marriage, but it's more like a traditional way. That's what Harry usually means. So he probably married Meghan, hoping that he is changing the monarchy, or they both changes the monarchy. But that's what he's saying, because, like I said, in the upright position it means tradition, but it's in the opposite, so they're not following the tradition. So I think that's what it means. And the crown of thoughts, which is the devil in reverse, it what crown thoughts mean is like what crowns you. The thoughts in relation to the question I was asking. Um, so if the devil was in reverse, it's usually not a good card. Like in general, like it's so. It also usually devil like mythologically is represent Pan, the uh, pagan god. It was previously identified as pagan god Pan. Pan represents uh, primal masculine energy at its most inhibited level, procreative, sexual, untamed natural instinct that repels the natural life. So at most, this behavior can be taken to the extreme that can become obsessive or addictive. But the thing is in reverse. So I think at most, whatever he has felt for Meghan, I think at first it was like this wild, passionate energy, but then it slowly changed. Like it, I guess it's the opposite of how he feels now. It's like I think most people would notice like Harry looks a bit more sad, depressed. But yeah, um, the outcome, the future, immediate future is temperance. Temperance usually means it represents Sagittarius, but at this in this case, in this situation, is balance, which makes sense because past issues he's trying to balance with the Two of Pentacles, but this immediate future there is going to be balance. Something's good is coming. It's like have patience, have balance. So this is what it's going to mean. Like I said before about the fears, the pressure, expectations. If you look at it like a bunch of swords, like a barring in this lady, and the lady's having his arms crossed. It's like some kind of fear of expectation or something like that. The environmental factor is Page of Wands in reverse. Usually Page of Wands, it means good news coming in usually swiftly, maybe work related, but because it's in reverse, that means there won't be any good news coming in. So especially work related, I think something to do with the foundation at most, like environmental factor or how people feel their foundations. Don't see it as a they don't feel it's not welcoming to them. They don't like it, they're not taking it, people are not accepting it. Well, I don't blame them, to be honest. The hopes is the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is odd. Let me check for you guys. But the Queen of Cups, usually Cups is emotional, so I think because it's Queen of Cups is the one who knows who someone doesn't appear themselves. She's someone that is very sensitive to others' feelings. She would not force herself upon others. Tend to be somewhat restrained in her nature, but basically she's emphasizing offering support for our suggestions. So it's frequently this card is frequently found in helping, caring, healing, perfection. So I think it's with the charity work. I think at most it says in reverse, like if it's in the negative right now, that is they may be dreamy and realistic, overly sensitive, prone to victim mentality, give up too easily, be easily led by others, can be manipulative, they dislike speaking out, seen doing as confrontational. It's kind of odd that this is the hope, but the thing is, it kind of makes sense to the situation at the moment, like how the audience sees them, because at the moment, as